Life in the fast lane has a very different meaning for national sprinter Calvin Kang.
I started when I was 9 years old. I still remember when I was in P3, I was doing a PE lesson. So actually my teacher spotted me fast legs. So she just asked me why not try the track and field team the following year. So actually I tried, and that was like my first and last CCA. Yeah.
Calvin, who represented Singapore in the 2008 Olympic Games, is taking part in this year's SEA Games in Myanmar. We asked him a few questions.
For me, I feel that sprinting is a way to express myself, because on the track, there's no limits, and it's the only way that I can just give my all and really just show what I'm made of. And I think I like fast things. I like speed. Yeah, that's why maybe sprinting is the first natural progression. And I think I can't swim, so maybe on the land is best for me. For me, when I'm in school, usually lessons either morning or in the evening, or sometimes I have both. So training has to be around that schedule. So usually I'll either train very early in the morning, or usually, but actually that's not the case. I think I usually try to put it at the end of the day, after all my classes. But I would say it was a very tough time to juggle both school commitments and sport. But I would say that with this two, it helps me really have a bigger, wider perspective of what life is. It's not only just about either sport, or not only just about studies. For me, I would say for me, time management is very important. Usually the case is that we usually plan our week in advance. Usually what training cycles that we have, what competitions have to come. Usually for me, every day really I have to sit down to plan for the next day, and really rest time for us is very important for any sportsman, because part of training is also rest. So I would say that having a proper rest time in the week, even during the day, if I can have short naps, that would be ideal for me. For me, I would say, the hours of training in sport, the intensity, even like sometimes people say, it takes about like 10,000 hours just to perfect a skill. So I would say that maybe choosing to excel in sprints has given me less time to try other sports, because I think definitely I would want to try other sports. But I would say that the trade-off is great, because I managed to go to the highest level of competition in my sport, and I really still love it. My family has been the biggest support in my life since young. They really have been there for me. They have been there to guide me, and really, I think they really supported my passion. I still remember when I was 14 years old, when I had a chance to go to the sports school, because it was either I was to stay in a mainstream school and excel in studies, or really just give a passion to my sport. So my parents really gave me the chance to choose for myself, even at that age. So actually I chose to do sports, and from there on they have just been supporting me and wanting me to even give my best in the sport. For me this year, I took 1 year off from school, so I could focus more on my training. And actually if we split out the year into 12 months, the first 6 months was really intense. We trained about 10 to 12 sessions a week, so some days are double session trainings, and I would say that really helped me to build my fitness base. So now, nearing the competition, we usually reduce the volume, but we increase the intensity of trainings. For me now, I'm currently training about 6 times a week, and each session usually is a really power-packed feel with, like giving your all sprints, or in the gym just doing like maximum weights. This year's SEA Games is very important one for us, because back in 2011 we actually missed the gold medal we actually finished at the same time, but we just lost it by a thousandth of a second.
Yeah,
and usually a thousandth of a second is even smaller than like a hair strand. So for us this year, we are really focusing and hopefully to get the gold medal back. So we are actually shaping up very well. And this year we have also trained with each other and spar with each other more often compared to the previous years. So I think that we are shaping up well for the SEA Games. It's my life. It's like a lifestyle. So actually, this is the natural pathway that I took. So I didn't really think about what's gonna happen next. But I knew that with this passion that carries me, and with this motivation and the focus, I knew I could go far.
Very nice.
Awesome answer.
Yeah, his answers are all quite